Howdy y'all, Kevin from Kevin's Car Spots here, and behind me we have a 2016 BMW M235i. It is a beautiful piece of German machinery, and I will show you all about it. Let's start right here with the front. Once again, you have those BMW halos and a lot of ventilation. We see here a lot of ventilation, because you do need all that ventilation to keep that engine nice and cool. Now the engine, we have a turbocharged 3-liter 6-cylinder, or inline 6 actually, producing about 320 horsepower. Here we see the giant plastic cover that says M Performance, so you know exactly what you're driving. As we close that, you can span right here to the left side of the car and see this beautiful coupe-like profile. Now this is an alludement to, maybe I would say, the E46. This is BMW's response to cars just getting too techy, too advanced, too sophisticated, and they have shied away from what it was to drive a small coupe E46. So now we have here BMW's new rendition, I'm sorry, their homage to the E46. Looks like we have some 19-inch wheels along with some 15-16-inch rotors. Pretty fat. You get the M Performance brake calipers. You have the Michelin Pilot Sports. Actually, you have the Michelin Pilot Super Sports. Wow, these are very YouTube tires. Now I'm gonna get on them, and actually, I mean, these are the great tires because they feel very grippy against the road. I don't believe we have span to the back. Here we are met by this dual exhaust system that, if you can hear while it rumbles, that fogged up my camera just a bit. But yeah, this is it. It is very it's small, it is simple. This is the M235i, BMW's response to M-powered 2 Series car. Now we're gonna take a look inside, and after that we're gonna go for a drive and just see how it is. Howdy, we have now spanned inside the car. Right here to your left on your door, you are met by this nice aluminum grippy handle. It feels very nice with this nice hexagonal pattern all up and down. Calls for some great detail. As far as it's not very leathery, almost plasticky in a sense, but going back to it, this is a driver's car. This has reduced amenities. What do we get right here? You get your speedometer, your tachometer, fuel gauge, and your miles per gallon gauge. Pretty simple. Down here you get a bit of information. It's 11 in the morning. You know, 56 degrees outside. This car has only 32,000 miles. Actually, I said it has 32,000 miles. Relatively new. 2 years, been driven quite a lot. This is what the steering wheel looks like. You have your up and down, plus and minus power shifters. You have some voice recognition, on, off, up and down. You get to choose the mode, and here you have your cruise control functions. Sorry, I do not want to add a new device. As we span right here to the middle, you get the BMW infotainment system. It looks very simple yet very nice. Something coming out of a, no, not the 3 Series. This is the 2, so whatever. This is probably what the 2 Series looks like inside. You have your infotainment system, which is very descriptive. You have your audio, menu, shows you area, multimedia, radio, telephone, contacts, yada settings. As far as the middle of this car right here, in our little cockpit divider, you get center console lid, center console storage. Not too much, just to give you a size comparison. This is about how thick it is, the size of my hand. Get maybe this much storage all throughout. Now returning towards the middle, here you get your 2 cup holders, which is pretty standard. A nice little, not a cigarette lighter, but actually a little charger, 12-volt, which is standard. Also another piece of storage. Not too much to be stored right there. Maybe a little blunt or a joint. As we span over here, I just noticed this thin line of blue that looks very nice. It's just a little touch, and it's actually this little panel right here that is all blue. Right here you have your glove box, and you can lock and unlock the car through it. Oh, you can lock and unlock the trunk. That is a very weird feature. I have never seen that anywhere else. In here, BMW gives you a key just so you can lock your center console lid. It's not even the center console, it's a goddamn glove box. Sorry about that. Seats are power adjustable. Forward, back. You get some lumbar support. You get some lumbar support on your back. You can roll it up or down. The seats move front and back. Now let's take a look at the back seats. We're gonna hop in the back seats to conclude our interior review. As far as how you hop in, oh guys, it's slow. Now they do look very crammed. I would not want to be back here while the car is in motion. Not that bad, actually. I would say the driver there would have enough space to do his thing. We're back here, and as you can see, there's not much to it. This car, there really is not that much to the car. Once again, BMW is going back to the ultimate driving machine, what made them great. Everybody had a complaint in the mid-2000s. Cars were starting to get a little too technological. Oh, it looks like you can light your cigarette. So it does have a cigarette lighter, but also probably a charger. Climate control, moving up and down. This allowing the flow of the air, and this controlling the temperature. Cargo back here, almost non-existent. You get a nice little, oh wow, you get a nice little armrest here. Some speakers in the back. And as far as cargo, you have just this little net. So you better be traveling very light. That'll conclude it for the interior review. What you're about to see next is me experiencing what the BMW drives like. Thank you very much. And we are now driving the BMW M235i. And as you can see, it just feels very nice. It's very responsive. It goes wherever you want it to go. We're now hopping on the highway. And we're just gonna zoom past everybody. And you can hear those turbos. Now, I don't know, BMW is guilty of doing this specifically. They pump in beautiful engine sounds through the speakers. So are we being robbed? Is this a fraud? Is this really how great this car sounds? Who knows? But nonetheless, this car drives like a fucking dream. The Sports Plus mode does have it, like, it is very precise with the steering. You cannot, no sudden movements, none of that bull crap. Here, it's going where you need it to be. We're gonna drop down a gear and take off. Oh, and this car just takes off. Oh my god, this is nice. This is real fucking nice. Oh my god. BMW M235i, and they have done an exceptional job with it. Now, as far as state driving goes, the BMW drives really well. And if some of you may be seeing this or thinking, well, what the hell? It looks basic. There's not too much technology there. There's not all these, oh yeah, the BMW. That's because this is exactly what BMW wanted. They wanted it to just be a driving car, something that's very small. And honestly, these cars are just getting bigger and bigger. I had a small 04 Civic. Went up to the 06, and now it's too big. Even the 3 Series nowadays, these new 3 Series are getting huge. So this is BMW's, once again, this is BMW's response to all the hype. They said, this is our driver's car. For only about $45,000, you can come and pick it up. It's pretty expensive still, but it does drive like an M car. It is a real M car. As far as for the review, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned on the next great videos, and we are here at our destination.